What's up everyone, this is Obi back with another video on the channel, and if you're finding me for the very first time, be sure to go and click that subscribe button so you can become a LEGO master. Now today, I'm going to be talking about the newest installment in the X-Men franchise, and that is Dark Phoenix. This is the 12th installment in the X-Men franchise, as well as the final X-Men movie made by Fox, besides New Mutants that comes out next year. That'll basically be the last movie made by Fox of the X-Men, but this is basically the last movie that has anything to do with the actual X-Men from Fox. But anyway, guys, let's get right into it. This will contain spoilers, so if you have not seen the movie, spoiler warning. So yeah, now anyway, let's get right into this. I actually had a blast with this movie. I know everyone's hating it. I know why, but I found a lot of good stuff in this movie. Now, let's start with my positives. I think the score was great. I love the score. Got Hans Zimmer's score in here. And I love Hans Zimmer's score. The score in this movie was great. It was so catchy for me. I just love the score for this movie. So, yeah. And I think the characters improved in this movie than Apocalypse. I didn't like any characters in Apocalypse, really. But I think they improved here, like Scott Lang. I think he got improved. Same with Jean Grey, Nightcrawler, and all the other characters, honestly. I think they got improved. So, yeah. And I think their acting was actually pretty good. I know people are saying, like, oh, the directing's bad. No, I think it was pretty good. Well, not all of them. You'll see what I mean in my negatives. But, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff about this movie for me, in my opinion. Now, let's get to my negatives. Jennifer Lawrence. Dear God. Just like Apocalypse, her acting is terrible. Like, God. I don't even know. Again, like I said in my ranking, her acting in First Class and Days of Future Past, perfect. Amazing. We get to Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix. No, her acting's way off. Correct. I'll say it's not as bad as her acting in Apocalypse, but still pretty bad acting. But overall, it's just and Raven's design I just didn't really like. You know, it didn't really look that good for me. So yeah. And honestly, to be 100% honest, I did feel pretty emotional during her death. You know, so you know how she got blast. Stabbed, just like Logan. Anyway, yeah. So now, yeah, I didn't really like Mystique in this movie. Same with Apocalypse. I have not liked Mystique in these past two movies, but I did still feel pretty emotional because, yeah, I don't like her in this movie or in Apocalypse, but I still think she's a great character in general. It's just I didn't like her in these two movies, but in general, she's still a great character. So that was pretty sad, you know. So yeah, I think yet again, Michael Fassbender and McAvoy do a really great job as Professor X and Magneto. Like I said in my ranking, I honestly think they're better than the other two. Or did I say in my ranking? I don't know. But yeah, still, I think they're better than the other two actors, to be 100% honest. But so, yeah, I think, and honestly, if you guys don't know, I don't like Cyclops. I have not liked Cyclops. I've never liked Cyclops. I actually liked him in this movie. I was surprised that I liked him. You know, I've just never been a big fan of him. I didn't like him in the OG X-Men movies. I didn't like him in Apocalypse. I didn't like the one in Origins. Dear God, I didn't like that one. That was such a wasted character. But, I don't know. I actually really liked him in this movie. I was kind of surprised that I did. And overall, this movie was actually pretty good. I had a fun time with it. And, yeah. Is it the best X-Men movie? No. Is it the worst? Definitely not. But overall, it's still a really fun movie, and I still do recommend if you have not seen it. I think you guys will always have a little bit of fun watching it. So, yeah. And yes, some of the other actors have their acting off a bit at times, but no, it's Jennifer Lawrence that has her acting off the entire time. But yeah, anyway, and honestly, I think Sophie Turner did a good job as Jean Grey, Dark Phoenix. I think she improved from Apocalypse as Jean Grey. Now, I wouldn't say she's better than the other actress. I always forget her name. The one from the OG ones. I thought she did a great job. But I still think Sophie Turner did a good job as Jean Grey. I think she did a good job. So, yeah. And overall, Dark Phoenix, it's a really good film that I can rewatch. I'm seeing it again sometime this week, which I can't wait to do that. But yeah, overall, this is a really good movie, and I love how dark it is. I love the tone, and there's a lot of stuff in this movie I love. Some stuff I don't like, but overall, I think X-Men Dark Phoenix is a really good movie, and I'm excited to see it again. Now, I'm gonna give Dark Phoenix a B-. I think this is a really good movie, or I might give it a B+. I don't know. I'll have to think about it, but for now I'm gonna give it a B-. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of Dark Phoenix in the comment section below. And yeah, did you hate it? Did you like it? Did you maybe love it? Because I've barely seen anyone who loves it on YouTube. So yeah, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, like, subscribe. I'll see you all next time. And as always, peace out. X-Men. No one? X-Force.
If you wanted to, these expensive, these is red bottoms.